everyone, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Eliza and I like to just talk about advices, mental health, manifestation, and just helping teens and people out there. And today's topic is something that I learned recently myself as well, and I've also started applying this thing on my life as well. I think you don't need to be pretty, you don't need to be the smartest, you don't need to be the bravest, you don't need to be the most amazing or nicest person to be unreachable. I think you don't really have to have that Einstein's IQ or a beauty to be unreachable. Start acting like your dream self and you will see that you are actually becoming that self. Because if you start thinking that way, where you're like, okay, I fantasize this thing, for example, I fantasize this really rich apartment, this really rich life, you actually will start acting like those things. And when you start acting like those things, people around you will see your energy. They will start claiming your energy, will start being attracted to you, and you will suddenly become unreachable. So if you start thinking that way, you're gonna start thinking, oh, I need this apartment, I need this rich life, I need to make millions. And you start, thinking here like, okay, I am in this apartment, I'm driving to my apartment, I have this, millions in my account, I have this, I have that. You will actually start acting like that, you will actually start seeing those opportunities that will lead up to that certain thing, and you will actually start building. And do that, you actually start acting like, your future self, your dream self. People around you will also be attracted to you because you are having a really expensive energy. You can literally be the unreachable and the most, your ideal self without even, making the most money, being the most prettiest, having the dream body, but just attracting that energy to yourself. I think you all have heard this quote, I don't chase, I attract. And I think this quote is actually something that also helped me in my life as well. If you keep chasing things, for example, if you keep chasing money, you're never gonna get there. You're never gonna have money in your hands because you keep chasing it. And if you keep chasing something, it's never gonna be in your hand. You need to understand the universe gives us what we think and what we feel. And this is how manifestation also works like. So most of these things are linked with manifestation. To be unreachable, you have to first manifest. And people are like, okay, how do you manifest? What do you mean manifesting? Like, there are a lot of theories about it. Some people claim it's not real, some people claim it's real. For manifesting, you don't have to do something crazy. You just have to sit down and let your mind go to those places where you want to reach. So, for example, if I want this dream life, where I want my apartment, where I want this, or I want that, or I want a car, I will sit down and I will mentally, fantasize about it. I will think about it. I will pretend in my mind as if I'm living that life, and I will start thinking like it. I will start imagining it, and when you imagine it, you're actually attracting that to yourself. You're actually giving the universe the signs that you need that thing, and the universe actually takes that sign and start, putting it in front of you. So what I mean is that you will actually start seeing those opportunities that lead up to that certain goal that you might have ignored before. You start acting like this dream person, your ideal person that you wanna be, that you wanna manifest. You start acting like that. If you start behaving that person that you want to be like, if you start behaving like that future self you want to be like, you will slowly start turning in that particular future self. At 5 a.m. or going for a walk, or starting a new exercise or something, or maybe learning a new skill, or maybe reading every day, or maybe you can just by wearing a good outfit every day, or maybe being a bit more confident on social media, or anything. Your goal do not need to be crazily big to manifest. What will also help is going on Pinterest and searching that certain goal on it, and start watching those videos, starting watching those pins, start watching those aesthetics. It actually helps. And maybe setting it as your wallpaper, it can also help as well, because you will start manifesting it in that kind of way as well. Or you can actually also make a vision board. Vision boards help a lot. Something that can also help is a vision board. What you can do is create a board where you put all your goals or their aesthetics on that board, and that actually helps you and motivates you a lot. If you want to learn about it more, you can go on ChatGPT and ask them like, I want to build a vision board. Can you help me out? These are my goals and how do I do it? And it will actually guide you well. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you can manifest the life that you want and become the unreachable person. Bye.